Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and allow me start by appreciating your support that you have been providing to this channel since it was started. And dear ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that your support to this channel is not taken for granted. We really appreciate your support. Now remember, in this channel, I once told you that this politics of zoning political parties will make the ODM party remain a party that belongs to one community, and the other communities in the ODM party will leave the party and form their own political parties in their regions. And as we are talking, that is what awaits in ODM party. And today, the ODM National Executive Committee has read a riot that will make the communities leave the ODM party and form their own parties. And remember today, in the morning while OBURU Oginga was chairing the National Executive Committee meeting in Mombasa, OBURU Oginga spoke about an issue that some of the ODM top leaders are going against the rules of the party. And because no leader is supposed to see himself or herself as bigger than the rules or bigger than the party, and any leader within the party, they have to follow the rules of the party.
We agreed that as a party, we are not in a hurry to say 1 term. We are not in a hurry to say 2 term. We are strengthening our party to prepare ourselves for negotiations. First, we start with our current partners, and as we move on, if we don't agree, we move on to discuss with other formations which are there. Or if there is no agreement with any, we go it alone as ODM. I think that is the position of the party. And I'm very happy with it. That is what we have been pursuing, even though some members and honorable members of the executive, I am not very happy that when we pass resolutions here, some of the members of this committee, some of the members of the Central Committee, who are policymakers of this party, go out to say exactly the contrary of what we have agreed in committees. It is okay if other members of our party exercise democratic right to say what they like. But really it is not right for me as a party leader to go out and shout what was not agreed and what is my own personal view, and I go and say that it is my democratic right. If it is your democratic right, then there is chaos in the country. We cannot, democracy does not mean chaos. Democracy must have some discipline. This party is a party like a club. When you join a club, you have to obey the rules of that club. You cannot disobey the rules of the club and you continue to pride yourself that I am the party leader of ODM and yet I contradict everything that ODM is saying officially. If you have anything that you agree with or you disagree with, this is a forum for you as NEC. Raise those issues here. Let members decide. But once the members have decided, if you are in minority, the minority will have their right to say and the majority will have their way. That is the principle of democracy. The minority have a right to say and the majority have...
Now the ODM National Executive Committee reads a riot and kicks out the Secretary General of the party, Senator Edwin Sifuna, with immediate effect following the complaints that Edwin Sifuna has had contrary opinions with those of the party, and he has indisciplined cases or indisciplined behaviors in the party. Now, the ODM National Executive Committee has decided to kick him out as the Secretary General of the party, where Catherine Omanyo is set to act as the party Secretary General until a substantive holder of the office will be elected.
Party discipline and leadership. The NEC expressed grave concern over the rising levels of indiscipline within the party, particularly at the senior leadership level. The committee underscored that ODM is governed by its constitution, the rule of law, and collective decision-making through its duly constituted organs. Having deliberated on matters relating to the conduct of the Secretary General, Senator Edwin Sifuna, the NEC resolved to remove him from office with immediate effect in accordance with the party constitution and applicable laws. Effectively, the Deputy Secretary General, Honorable me, yours truly, Catherine Omanyo, will act in this position until a substantive holder of the position is elected. The NEC reaffirmed ODM's commitment to democratic governance, constitutionalism, social justice, and the pursuit for a broad-based, inclusive, and reform-oriented government that reflects the will and aspirations of the Kenyan people. Issued at Mombasa.
Now this comes few hours after the Saboti Member of Parliament, Honorable Caleb Amisi, admitted live on cameras that he was removed from the ODM National Executive Committee WhatsApp group because the ODM NEC does not want a strong voice that will stand for the policies of the party and for the legacy of Raila Odinga.
Whatever they're going to do today, in terms of their sitting, do you know what time they're supposed to start that?
I've been removed from the group, even so from the WhatsApp group. So
umetolewa kwa WhatsApp group?
Yes, it was an immediate thing. I think they removed me from the WhatsApp group before I received the letter.
Hey, bana,
they didn't want a strong voice in today's meeting.
Yes.
So they're up to something. They're some mischief that they're going to commit today.
But let me ask you, because the media has been calling your team, that is yourself, there's Sifuna, Orengo, Babu Owino, and others. You have been called rebels. Are you rebels?
Do you think we are rebels? Who are rebels? Did I come here with a gun? You think if I come here with a gun, you'll still be talking to me? No.
Rebels and ODM.
Rebels is a...
Now following this, Lilian Gogo, the Rangwe constituency member of parliament, has come out and badly ranted Senator Edwin Sifuna that his lies will cost him.
The lies of Sifuna, your lies are going to catch up with you. Baba in himself questioned the one-term concept and theory. And he said, whether you say one-term or nyef or whatever, Baba was ready to work with William Samoei Ruto until 2027. When you see an OBURU on top of a table, know that OBURU emongawe. But as the elected member of Rangwe constituency, I want to stand with Dr. William Samoei Ruto. And in the part of our negotiations, we would be ready to go and negotiate with him to remove him out of his seat. We can negotiate for anything else, but we defend the presidency and leave it to Ruto.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, if you have watched this podcast and you've not subscribed, just to remind you to kindly subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, like our videos, comment and share. And to those who have already subscribed to this channel, we say thank you very much for your support to our work in this channel.